Hey guys, thank you for choosing this video to watch, and we are on week 3 of a beginner raising chickens here. So here are my chicks. They're getting actually pretty big. Where are you at? Right here. They're getting pretty big, and inside the coop is a mess, and I was slowly putting it back together. That's why you see all this stuff here out and about. Here, I'll swing you over here. But this is the week 3 or a few update here. So they're starting to get their feathers in. All right, they're like little teenagers here, but they're so cute, and it's been a joy raising them. But I really wanted to show you guys right here is the new watering system. So as a beginner, this is the water system that my wife and I had chose. And the way this one works is there's a bowl of water and the water level gets low. It's not weighing down the bowl anymore. So it opens up a valve that allows water to slowly fill the bowl back up. And when the weight of the bowl goes down, it closes the valve. So that's how it works. The bad part about this is you have to keep it elevated because the bowl sits a couple inches lower than the bottom of the tank. So we put it on 2x4s, and when I originally started this, I had it on one 2x4 or two 2x4s, I think, and that was good enough until they were getting taller than it, and I added a third 2x4, and then recently I would come in here and the whole water tank would spill over, and it happened to me twice. And so I decided to change it. So a couple changes. First, I connected these 2x4s because they kind of have rounded edges, or one was kind of cupped. So I connected them. I drilled nails from the bottom up into the second board, and then I kind of just used a brad nailer, or actually I used CA glue or super glue or whatever have you. Could brad nail it into the third 2x4 on top down. And so and then I also added the 2 side legs so it didn't rock back and forth, just because those were easy to add on. But I also added this is out of scrap wood I had too. So the way this works is I made a little lever right here that opens up, and I can take my water system out and then I fill it up, and I can put it back, and then I close this guy. So all it is right there is I sunk the screw. I presynced or whatever. I drilled it, presynced it, and it's just one screw that I tightened enough to where the arm that's holding the water in is gonna be enough where it just won't swing open if these chicks mess around, but I can still swing it open fairly easy. So actually, let me get you guys a close-up. It's just a simple system, but I was excited because I threw this together and I was wondering how I was gonna do it. But this is the construction here. So this is a scrap wood, this is maple, and some honey locust and 2x4s. So I put a backer on there right here, so it has something to butt up against too. You could put it higher. I wish I put mine a little bit higher, but yeah. So these are kind of just brad nailed in there, and the reason for that is I didn't want to use wood glue because I might have to knock it off with the hammer or something in the future. So I want to remove it, and then only one side is connected with a screw. And that's where the arm's at. Swings open and swings closed, and this is honestly, I'm super proud of this, really. So I don't want to come in here and have water all over the floor and these chicks be in watery pine dust or whatever. So, and then these legs on the side, I pinned them too, and that's just to keep it from rocking this way back and forth. So yeah, I mean, dude, raising these chickens has honestly been fun. I come in here every day, I check on them, I feed them, I give them their water, and then also they've taken a liking to me because I've been giving them mealworms, dried mealworms. So I come in here with a little bag. I'll show you guys. So here's the bag. Got it off of Amazon. It's 2 pounds dried mealworms. I forget if I showed it in my last videos, but I'm getting a handful here, so give me a sec. Let me drop one. I try not to give them too much. Like in the morning, I don't really give it to them. It's in the evening time. I'll come in here and take a small little handful here and then crumple it up like so. And just because you don't want them choking, like so. And then I put my hand in there and it's like a frenzy. They just start pecking as hard as they can. It doesn't hurt that bad, but it's funny. Sometimes they get a good little pinch out of you, but it's not like it hurts. It's just like a shock thing, I guess. But this is how they used to my hands. So when I come in here, they all kind of run up towards me or in my hand. And they start looking at, ooh. And that one jumped in my hand. This one does not like to be held at all, but hey. Yeah, this one does not like to be held, but well, I got you. This is the golden laced Wyandotte. Very pretty feathering. Very pretty bird. You need to get used to being held. So a couple things I wanted to add. I got this little roost bar, but it's kind of, it's a dowel rod. It's a little bit too skinny. I think it's maybe a 1/4 inch or 3/8. I think it's 3/8 inch dowel rod that I use, and I kind of just set it on the 2x4s and on their heating thing. And if they want it, they do like jumping on it, but it does roll. One of the upgrades I do want to eventually make is creating like a stand, or shortening it, creating a stand, or drilling into there a divot so it can just rest in there and not move around. But yeah. So I'm gonna finish getting their brooder back together. But other than that, thank you guys for watching the video, and I hope you guys got something out of this. And I am a beginner just like any one of you watching it, so it hasn't been that hard, honestly. But when they get bigger, it's gonna be when it gets more difficult, because instead of coming to the inside, I gotta go outside and feed them and check on them. So we're gonna try and make it as hands off as possible. So you guys stay tuned, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for watching.